So most people think a power of attorney still works after someone dies, and it doesn't. And that mistakes can cause serious problems. So as a notary, one thing I do is I do power of attorneys quite often, and uh, normally when you get a power of attorney, someone is sick. Like that's just when you see it in most cases. I'm going to a nursing home. There's a mother or father in bed. They're elderly, and the son or daughter wants to get a power of attorney. So the thing about a power of attorney is that as soon as that family member dies, that power goes out the window. Like you can't, you just goes out the window. So if your parent wants you to control anything after they die, you have to put it in the will. Like you can't. So the point of a power of attorney is while that parent is living, you can make decisions for them. So if they want to be on life support or not, if they want to go to a home or not, if they want a surgery or not, and stuff like that. A lot of people seem to get blindsided by that because they think when the person dies that power will also carry over, but it won't. It does not carry over. So a big thing is that so say if you get a power of attorney for your mother, and she wants you to handle all her affairs. That's what you get the power of attorney for. And when she passed, if it's not in her will, then the government is going to be the one to decide that. So if you don't want the government in your business, they need to get a will. Like you need to get a will, go to a lawyer. They bring a notary in, and you get all that notarized, and you sign on it. So if it's not a will, you're just out of luck. Like once you pass away, there's nothing else that can uh, like be done. Like I had a couple people come to me asking for a power of attorney, and so I like the mother had dementia, and I couldn't notarize it. One person had a sick sister, and she's like, I need a power of attorney to keep her kids. Like she wants to say, I want her. She wants to take care of her sister kids, and I was like, that's after she passed. That power of attorney is useless. Like that's not. You won't be able to keep her kids off of a power of attorney. Like she needs to say in her will that once I pass away, I want my kids to go to my sister. Because other than that, the government will say, hey, like there's like who's we need another guardian for these kids. And if the sister is not a guardian on paper, like if she's not like a legal guardian, she can't have them. She can't just, hey, I'll take her kids. Like maybe the government will like kind of have like a hearing over it, or she could potentially like adopt them or anything like that. But they're going to need the government will need to take her sister's kids first, and then she has to get her sister kids from the government. So I guess the moral of the story is a power of attorney is living, a will is once they're dead. So I know that's kind of like a morbid um, topic, but that's a very important distinction from a legal side. So that's pretty much it. You have to get a will for a like you have to get a will if you want power after they pass. Um, Other than that, I think a power of attorney is the most it will do for you is if they want to be buried a certain way, if they want to be maybe cremated. But I still think like a will has to kick in for that. Like it has to say that in the will. But I think a power of attorney would at least give you enough power to say how will dispose of the body, how you can dispose of the body. Um, I'm not a lawyer, so I really can't say for certain if that would come in. But through my experience as a notary, I know that power of attorney it will cut. It just cuts. There's no like talking about it. That is done. So if you have an elderly parent and you need a notary, or they need to get they want you to handle stuff, make sure they get a will. If you're in Pennsylvania, I can assist you if you need a notary. I'll leave my link to my website in the description. You can just reach out to me there, or you can leave a comment or a like on this video if you found it helpful, and then we can figure something out. I come to you, so if they're in the nursing homes, if they're like sick in your home, they can't move or anything like that, that's not a problem. I can come to you and we can get it figured out. If one thing though, so they have to be able to understand the document. If it's a power of attorney, they have to be able to say, okay, yeah, I understand what's happening here, or something like that. If they can't sign, we can do something called a mark, I think, and they can just like put an X there. So if she doesn't have like enough strength to sign her name fully, she can just put a check mark or an X, and we can accept that as her acknowledgement. But I have to be able to talk to her. Hey, what day is it? Do you know who this person is? Do you agree? We have to ask her certain qualifying questions to make sure she's actually okay with it. Alright, so that's my notary tip for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.